So good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody. Welcome again to our musing of the Knights of Rizal with the episode on Know Your Knights. As you know, the Know Your Knights episode of the Knights musings of the Knights of Rizal is basically just to make the KOR universe smaller by knowing a little bit about our knights from across the world and maybe learn from their experience in the Knights of Rizal, and maybe when we see them on during assemblies, we can talk to them, break the ice, and know them a little bit better. So right now we have Mr. Tomas,
Yeah. Yes, good
and
morning.
sir, would you like to greet our audience?
Hi, hello. First of all, good morning to you, Sir Arlene. It's nice to be here in your show, in your blog, or whatever you call this. This is with regards to our Knights of Rizal group, and I'm proud to be one of them. And thank you very much for having time with me and to all our Knights brothers. We wish you good and good morning to all of you.
Now, sir, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, your personal
Mhm.
background, where you live, how many, your family life, stuff like that?
Yeah. I just Uh, actually, I am Mr. Angelito Thomas. They call me also by the nickname of Dudes here in our place in Montalban, Rizal. We are actually from the province of Rizal, and that's why I'm very proud to be part of Knights of Rizal. And I'm working with a municipal seat here as a contractor, builder, and supplier at the same time with our construction materials. And I am also former Vice President of Rotary Club of Rodriguez of Montalban and past commander of Knights of Rizal.
Sir Angel, can you tell us a little bit of how you ended up in the Knights of Rizal?
How did I ended up? Well, it's very fun to remember how I started with the Knights of Rizal because at the very beginning, I really had a time for letting the whole province of Rizal bind and unite as one during my motorcade when I was elected as a Knights of Rizal commander. In the different parts of Rizal like Halahala, Antipolo, Tanay, Angono. That was a very historical event that I made here in Montalban, that I made them united. Just a simple motorcade that I made, in our place. So this is to remind the people that we have a lot of Knights of Rizal members, our group that are here in Rizal. So that was really fun and it's memorable one that I made, and also the projects that we've made, no? The quarterly bloodletting here in our place. Quarterly, we visited some poor area poor area just to feed them. We are doing a lot of good memories here in Rodriguez, and every 30th of December, we may try to see to it that we go to the municipal hall and serve the monument of Knights of Rizal, just to serve some flowers, and with including the municipal employees and policemen. So
Now,
that was
sir,
fun, and I really love to serve naman with guys with the Knights of
now, sir, how did you start with the Knights of Rizal? Who recruited you? How were you introduced?
Rizal. At first, we were this was chartered 5 years ago. That was I think 2016, and I was first the board became the board of trustee because that time we were on Rotary Club of Rodriguez of Montalban. We started it by just talking about Knights of Rizal, and I was also one of them who invited also other people just to be member. Like Board of Rizal, like our provincial board member, Omel Ayuson, that he's my close friend, and that's why we started it here in Montalban. But our chapter commander was Rodrigo de la Rosa that time. So that time we were only board trustee because I was in Rotary Club as a vice president. So I'm just so busy schedule. So After that, then I was elected na as a commander of
Definitely.
Knights of Rizal.
Very nice. Congratulations, sir.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
so, sir, I know I met you the first time during the Antipolo
yeah, yeah.
International
I
Assembly,
remember.
2018, I think.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
Uh,
remember.
Now, sir, what was your impression on the International Assembly? Was that your first International Assembly?
I think internationally, yes, that was the first that I attended because that was the nearest place that we had here from Montalban to Antipolo. Remember that's in the Polo. So and also we are the officer to prepare some setups or gathered for the preparation of that international assembly. With also together with Mayor Jerry Calderon, um, Mr. Isguera, we were all together planning doing that plan with regards to the international assembly.
Now,
And I
how
saw
long
you
did
there.
yeah, how long did it take you to plan for such a big event?
It takes at least 6 to 6 months, something like that.
Do you have
Mm.
any fun memories? What did you actually what were you involved with? What was your
Actually, I was in the board of the foods preparation, but during those times, we were talking a lot of restaurants there already in that Polo. So I was not able to I turned it over to them because they were the nearest place that supposedly the place will be held, the international thing will be held. So I turned it already over. So we didn't know, or somehow it's a foods. We did a lack of something like preparation. I don't know what happened then, but still, we made it a point that in every angle of that international assembly is fine and doing good.
now
That's for me.
what did it what was the learning experience in doing
Mhm.
something as a big as doing a project as big as the International Assembly? What was your learning
I
experience?
think, yeah, sir.
Yeah, what was your learning
Actually,
experience in doing a
uh,
big project like the International Assembly?
and with that case, kasi, we have a lot of, we have different members to attend that programs, and especially Mr. Jerry Calderon, our regional commander here in our province. Um, it takes a lot of focus, must be and time to prepare that international assembly because it's a very special occasion that we
That's
have
right.
to prepare with because it's our um, program or event that will it's a memorable one that all over in the world will attend that kind of
That's right.
meeting.
Now, what was your
That's
fun memory of the International Assembly?
during the preparation. We did a lot of meetings. We also go to in different places, meeting a lot of people because we did a lot of Knights of Rizal brothers from different places. So that was fun because that time we are banded. We bond to each other. We talk.
What was
Also,
yeah, did you have a favorite part of the International Assembly?
Uh, actually, the first that I remember, during that time is the fellowship and the picture taking that we had. It was there was a lot of there were a lot of people and our brothers that we've met, and one of them are justices like Justice Ibanez, Justice Puno, and same with Justice Davide. That was fun, and so same also with you're an international member, so it's really fun to meet you, with that in that
Thank
event,
you. Thank you, sir.
and we're proud of it because we are in their own place, and the Filipinos all over in the world are joining and part of our part and of our group. That's it. It was really fun, and but we're happy about it
Now,
during
what
those
was your impression with other Knights of Rizal from across the world?
My impression is very nice because I really appreciate them because I really appreciated them because they were performing a lot of things and doing such things like Filipino custom and traditions that they are sharing in other places. and we're proud of them. Really, that's what my impression is to them.
Mhm.
That's it.
Now, did you have any special night that impressed you, that you grow fond of, that you didn't know
Where?
before in the International Assembly, sir?
Uh, Actually, that was my. I know them a lot, but since that time we get the chance to take time for bonding. So that was Mr. Jun Inares, our former governor here in Bicol. We made a lot of talks, we chat, we smile and laugh together.
Mhm.
That was a good thing that we met also. Again, so as it's been a long time since we haven't met, so that's it. That's very special to me because he is also a special person here in our place, also in Montalban, in the whole province. That was very fun and memorable.
Now, sir, in the Knights of Rizal, aside
Mm.
from the International Assembly, is there any special night that you look up to?
Well, yeah, a lot of nights episode that I look up to. That's why I'm very much they encourage me to join with this club, with this group. Like for example, our Vice Governor Prisco San Juan, one of the Supreme Commander, Supreme Councilors that we had. So he is one of my friend too. I look up to, and also Sir Veres Guerra. Kasi I see them as very much, they are very active. And I was very inspired to look up to them that they're doing that thing because that's how Knights of Rizal must be, I think.
In the Knights of Rizal, sir, is there any special event aside from the assembly that you look forward to?
Well, with regards to our events of Knights of Rizal, mostly we got to meet each other every year in our province, here in Rizal, no? And we got to somehow welcome new members and make seminars, train them for that purpose. And with that, I love to be with them also. And I mean, it is a very special event that I always wanted to happen every year.
When you meet new members?
Yeah, and all other old members also. It's
Mhm.
because we are sharing things to explain to other new members that this is how to become a Knights of Rizales. So
Now, sir,
we
if
shared thoughts.
if there's a new Knights of Rizal that came up to you and said, "Can you give me a tip on how I could be effective in the Knights of Rizal?" How would you answer that question?
Well, yeah, the first and foremost that I would say is that just give time, focus, make time for this group because this is a group that you must somehow enjoy and feel the the patronism for Jose Rizal because uh, you are in good hands with regards to our group, no? Because if you feel it, you're doing it good, and that's it. That's how to be a good Knights of the Valleys. Because if you don't
Now,
have time with this, no, if you
mhm.
don't have enough time and focus, somehow you're just playing or not grow or not doing serious matter here. So what I'm trying to say with them is just feel the group and feel know Rizal more better to share it to the next generation for you to know more. Just focus, have focus.
Now I know that uh, the regional commanders, Sir Calderon, is in the government,
Yeah.
and you work closely with the LGUs as a Knights of Rizal. What do you think is the advantage of working close with LGUs in making our programs more effective and making our projects more a task.
That's a good question, sir. Actually, it's a very advantageous to have a close relationship with LGs because everything we made ask for them for support for whatever projects that we have. Like for example, my motorcade, they fully assisted us in every areas that we've been through, and they let us use their their places. Or they made food also. They supported us with everything, you know. That's how good is the advantages also with the closeness to LGUs. And, and by the way, are also LGU mayors and other people there are also Knights of Rizal advisors and fanatics. They are really in their at their office. They have the monument of Rizal. Actually, they have the little statue of Rizal. So also our mayor El Young there, also a close friend of uh, Mayor Calderon. So they're also our advisors of Knights of Rizal.
Now, on your part though, as Knights of Rizal, how do you keep the relationship with the LGUs healthy? What do you, as a Knights of Rizal, what do you have to do to keep the a positive vibe, keep the communication going? What steps or what things do you do?
Well, uh, me as my own ways of being a Knights of Rizal of my time with as commander, I make a lot of communication with them. I talk to them about our projects, about our programs, about everything about Knights of Rizal. Since they are also familiar and fanatics of our Knights of Rizal,
It
uh,
was easy.
that was easy for me. And
Yeah.
at the same time, they were, aside from being close to me or close to them, uh, they also helped me with regards to our projects, our programs. Actually, they're trying to give me also one of the office satellite there in some area here in Montalban. And unfortunately, there were a lot of flooding of flooding areas here, so naapektuhan yan. It didn't work out because of the place
Mhm.
affected by the flood or
Mhm.
by the storm, by the typhoon.